What is something a friend did that accidentally turned you on? I had a guy friend ask me to be his date to a friend's birthday party at a bar in Hollywood. It was last minute, so I quickly did some makeup and got dressed up in some club attire and heels. When he picked me up, he came to the front door, walked me to his car, opened the door for me, and held out his hand to give me a lift into his car. I'm flushed at this point. My friendship with this dude was very much frenemy vibes. He made fun of me all the time, and I usually insulted him back harder, and then he'd double over in shock and we'd laugh. I was not used to him being nice to me at all. We park and he continues being a damn gentleman. He paid for parking? I invited you out. What kind of guy would I be if I let you pay for parking? He helped me get out of the car. He held my hand as we walked. Everything. I was so confused. Then we're walking on the sidewalk to the bar and I'm walking closest to traffic. He puts his hand on the small of my back and guides me to switch places with him. More confusion, but now also butterflies. I get to drink since he's D&D and he pays for me. We dance together all night and he's grinding on me for every song. Like a gentleman, but that's just how dancing was back then. When we sit down to rest, he brings me close enough to talk to me over the noise and his lips graze my ear every time. He lingers near my neck for a second too long and says I smell amazing. Your girl is flooding. After he drove me home, we sat in the car talking about the night and then it gets quiet for a minute. I'm tipsy, so of course I tell him, this felt like a date. I feel like we should kiss or something. And he leans over, smiles, and says something like, why not? I had never been kissed at that point, so I'm just sitting there blushing.